Hi, welcome to JadeKind Gaming. I'm Adam. I'm here with Nick, Austin, and Bob for Numenera. We decided we're just going to do a one-off session because some of the people here didn't like it as much as others of us would have hoped. And also I need some experience just running one-offs. I attempted to do one, and it ended up needing a couple sessions for the story to get told.
We just wouldn't die like good players.
You were supposed to be dead at the end of that session.
But we got Bob. Bob made a survivalist.
What? I made a farm girl. She's good with guns because she lives on a farm.
That seems like a weak character that the zombies should have eaten.
Yeah, no, her dad raised her right. She loves shotguns.
So, Numenera then.
It's just me throwing monkey wrenches into every single game that I'm in.
Yeah. In general, we have the players. They're well, I guess I'll let you just sort of briefly introduce your name and Madlib.
Oh, right. I was like, see, you said names weren't important. Who's going to use names? What about character introductions?
It's a one-off, so it will be literally used in every session that we played this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Bash Jordan. I'm a strong nano who wears a sheen of ice. I have ice powers and ice-related abilities.
And Michael, a graceful glaive who wields two weapons at once. I have two little hand axes.
What?
I'm John. I've got a handgun. Yeah.
Graceful glaive who masters weapons. And I let him sub out one of the other weapons and make it a gun because, whatever, there are guns in the setting, but they're not in the book, so I added them.
Yeah, bows are guns.
Yeah.
I have a gun and a riot shield. And a leather duster. I look like I stole stuff from cops.
What cops?
What cops? Yeah.
Exactly. There's no one anymore. They were so depressed over the loss of their riot shield and gun.
Anyways, they were also all given 20 experience, so they're into tier 2.
24. No, 20. Never mind.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay.
Math. Let's continue that theme.
Anyways, so the characters are all members of a
20?
village
Yes.
in the...
It's 4 times 4 for 12. And then we
That's
16.
4 times 4 is 16. Math is hard.
there you go. I'm bad at math. I was like, these numbers...
Two people fell for it!
These numbers don't make
Shockingly,
sense.
all of us made it through elementary school.
Hey, I graduated high school even.
Technically.
Hey, I graduated. Diploma and everything.
He kicked you out and gave you paper because you said you'd come back if you didn't get it.
Hey, I got a paper. That's what counts. I've seen how hard it is to get a GED.
The characters are all members of a village in the beyond. A village that is united by a common curse. They transform into mindless, savage beasts during the winter, from the first frost until the final thaw. However, their village is built around an artifact that suppresses this curse and prevents the transformation, allowing them to remain themselves year-round. It is currently late autumn.
It's almost winter. Gotta hurry up.
I don't know enough.
I mean, if
Game
we all
of
turn into
Thrones
mindless animals,
references.
what's the worst that happens?
Savagely kill
coming.
each other?
That's
Just
the only
destroy
one
all you've
that's
worked for?
Yeah.
One
It
person
has
comes back is
anything
going to
to
have
do
a
with
whole lot of houses.
seasons.
Not if you break them.
How big and bad do we turn into?
I wrote mindless savage beasts. So as bad as it needs to be motivated that you don't want it to happen. But so you're in the village working or standing around outside, midday, and you hear a commotion coming from the center of the village, and you catch that it seems that the village artifact has been vandalized or stolen.
Which one?
The one that's...
The artifact that prevents you from...
No. Is it vandalized or stolen? Vandalized is still in the place, just like someone TP'd it.
You're hearing like different people and some shouts, and it's a bit far away. At least both have been stated by shouts that you've heard. You probably heard stolen after vandalized.
I cover myself with ice armor and run off to it.
But I guess it would be sufficient to point out that the artifact is a fist-sized glowing diamond, and that it is set in a large device that is in the middle of the village. So the larger device might have been vandalized, and the diamond itself may have been stolen. But from where you are, near the outskirts of the village, conveniently enough, you do spot a unknown hooded man fleeing from the village into the forest on the against the western border.
What's the range?
A few hundred feet.
Yeah,
Longer than long.
Okay.
Yeah, it's,
I wasn't allowed to stasis him.
Yeah, very specifically, we were not allowed to kill him before he got
I'm
into
sorry.
the woods.
You're in the middle of a cutscene right now. So
We start chasing after him. At least I do.
Yeah, I start running him down.
I go to the machine.
okay. The machine appears to have been partially broken enough that the diamond could be taken out of it.
So the diamond is gone.
Yes.
Probably with the frost giants. We're gonna have to do a fetch quest.
Yeah, we've dealt with these people before, stealing diamonds.
That have to do with winter.
We've dealt with this before. Winter diamonds everywhere. If I make an ice facsimile diamond, does that work in the machine?
No.
No? I'm just saying, I made the effort. I don't know how machines do. I do know how machines do. I don't know how machines do.
You're just trying to cultivate that idea that you don't know what's going on.
Nah, I'm just like, I just imagine the idea is like, you know that thing where you know it's not going to work, but you try anyway because you're just hoping. You're just hoping.
Man, if it worked, this would be so much easier.
This would be so great if we didn't have to go hunt down some guy in a robe. He's so great. We're going to have to hunt down a guy in a robe. It's going to have to happen.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
He's in a robe.
He was a hooded figure.
Oh, in a bathroom. I know who
Hey,
this guy
no.
is. I know who
In the
this guy is.
bathroom, we get to murder him.
Don't tempt him.
You're not murdering him. I'm murdering.
Come on, he eventually changed into proper clothing
Yeah.
after that last fight.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll hustle up to the other two. Catch up to them.
Well, you do your best, and you make your way following them as they're following the man.
I've trained initiative. I'm faster than them. Except not actually physically faster than them.
You were able to get over here sooner than...
Yeah, I react fast.
But yeah, you chase the thief through the forest for quite some distance, dodging on trees and bushes. He's still, you're keeping him in the edge of your sight, and he seems somewhat panicked, just sort of moving wherever he sees a chance to go, not necessarily with a plan. And you're following, and maybe you get you bridge a little bit of that distance when all of a sudden he just disappears over a ledge for a moment.
Oh, damn.
None of those work. Specifically, none of them work. We're in a cutscene.
I know, but this is a 300-foot range. He was actually within the range of this, and it's a tracker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
So,
Now
go
I'll
over
never
to the
use
ledge,
Uh,
look down.
yeah, you reach the spot where just in time to see that he is turned and gone sort of in towards, like, essentially doubled back into some sort of cavern down below.
Now I don't have time to track him with a tracer.
What is that to do? Tracer, staying servers. I'll let you make a speed check to see if you can fire it down on him in time.
Okay, so then I just throw effort at that.
How much effort? 1 level or 2?
2?
Okay, and so you spend
8 points, which is 5, because I have 3 edge.
well, it's 3 and then 2, so that's 5. That for effort is 5 points.
So 2.
So then if you reduce it by 3, then yeah, it's 2 points. Or 2 hours. And do you have anything else that's already reducing it?
I have something that helps me with range. That doesn't help.
No.
Speed, defense,
Not unless you have a
physical,
skill. Do you have a? Are you skilled in what it would be?
physical arts or balance? No.
No. All right. So you're reducing it too. Okay. Roll a 15. That's low enough. Yeah. You snag it on the collar of his of his robe or whatever as
Nah.
he's turning in.
Oh, he actually is going to have to run naked to get away from us.
Totally a bathrobe.
But yeah, you scramble your own way down this bit of a drop, and and looking into the cavern, you see that it's the entrance to some manufactured structure, a Numenera fortress that is underground, and which he has now fled into.
A bunker?
It is lit with, looking down this straight hallway down, heading down, it is lit with small points of light along the walls at regular intervals, and has here and there you see a couple that are screens that are just glowing a solid color matching the nearby lights. And he's ran some distance into there beyond your sight.
Chugga, how does that work?
What?
Ultimately, you have a tracer on him right now, so I'm wondering, are you just going to keep running after him, or are you going to count on that to
Just keep running.
keep running? Yeah, if you...
Is there something in our way?
No, I was just checking because you changed things up, so I was going to give you the option to go different. Yeah, if you run in, you head a distance and you're able to kind of catch, hit him, maybe that he'd turned left at the fork in a way. You run up, and when it forks,
That's what I'd do.
Go left. There are red lights leading to the left and green along the right path.
What do those colors mean?
You don't know.
Absolutely
Can
nothing.
I make a
He went
Numenera
left.
check?
No.
I'm trained in Numenera.
He went left. We're going left.
I can't.
Do colored lights have the same connotation they would now?
Not necessarily.
That's so fun. Why can't? Can I make a Numenera check?
There's no answer, though.
Oh, there's no way to know.
Yeah. But yeah, you follow him. Again, as he takes the next fork right, the lights seem to be yellow in this section. You follow him straight ahead for some distance, passing a four-way intersection with lights on one side, with white lights on one side, orange lights on the other. At another fork, he turns left towards a section with blue lights. And when you make the turn, you see him. He's paused a bit of a distance ahead, looking back towards you for a moment, and once he sees you, he steps a little bit towards you and makes a couple step run and attempts to leap away from you. But again, disappears away from... He takes a couple steps towards you and then running away does some sort of jump and seems to disappear into a hole in the floor.
Jump after him.
Go up to hole, look down.
When you reach the hole, you find that he's been sliced by lasers that blocked the hole some distance down. He fell a couple hundred feet to the bottom into some larger room, which has the same blue glow that the hallway you are currently in does. The lasers seem to be blocking the path, and you would need to find another way down to that room within the lower part of the complex in order to get to him.
Can I break those lasers?
Yeah. Am I capable of speed defensing my way through the lasers?
No.
Okay, so those are plot lasers.
Well, the spaces are too small.
Yeah, the spaces are too small. You don't fit between them.
Just like, use my sheet.
Well, that's the point. They gotta have laser-like emitters, right?
They're somewhere within the wall of the structure.
Can I damage
You cannot
those?
see them. If you want to make what you have like a ranged ice attack, yeah, you can try.
I don't have a range ice attack. I have a chakram that I cover in ice and I throw.
Okay.
I can make that.
Does it come back?
Presumably, yes.
Are you Xena? Does it
Xena.
come back?
A little bit. A little bit. I was given the option of ranged weapons. I totally chose the actual throwy bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a short range.
Yeah, it's down, but it is beyond that down before the lasers even. So,
Would I not get it back? No, I got onslaught. That's a range attack. I shoot ice at it.
okay.
Do I make an attack?
Yeah.
I got a 16. I have training in breaking things.
Okay. However, the laser seems to be melting right through that ice as it tries to form. And
Like I said, I'm trained in breaking things.
yes,
So
that reduces the difficulty.
Look for a control panel.
You do not see a control panel up here. The hole that he fell down stretches from wall to wall, and it is about 10 feet across, and it leads to more hallway on the other side.
Oh, yeah,
If you want to
hole
get
in the middle and there's like a room around it, or the whole takes
no, the hole takes the entire width of the hallway and is about 10 feet across. You could continue to look around this section with the blue lights if you could get across to it, or you could backtrack to some others of the intersections that you passed and attempt to find a different way down.
There's lasers around it, right?
Anyone got
Yes.
rope?
Yeah.
How far down are the lasers?
Hold my hand.
About
I'm gonna lean out and put something out there.
70 or 80 feet.
I take my spike, tie a rope on it,
Okay.
put it, lean out, 5 feet, put it against the wall, turn it on.
Well, the hole's in the middle of a room. It's empty space.
I could just jump
No,
across
the hole was against
with
the wall.
the
Okay.
rope, and then you put the thing, and then you just scurry across the rope.
Yeah, well, I didn't know if you would want to risk the jump.
Oh yeah, use my injector.
Which does...
Lowers the difficulty by 3 steps. I'm also trained in physical arts, which I assume this is a physical art.
I'm trained in jumping.
It is both a physical art and jumping. And do you take running start? Just like he did, or do you get back further?
I get back further.
That makes you go faster.
No roll needed, you get across.
Give me
You've used that, and that's half used. It is still sweeping down to him on the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Which
so
can be useful.
What is?
The tracer.
anything to tie the rope to on this side?
Not in this. Not if he didn't give you that, then it'd be that.
Yeah, no. Explorer packs. I think they have pittons and a hammer.
Oh yeah, I have pittons. Yeah, pittons.
I don't have any scores pack.
Alright.
I do have a dissolvey ooze,
I don't think
Well,
that.
don't use it on the rope.
Yeah.
but I could use it on the lasers and just go down the hole.
I think you would have to melt through a very thick wall and not all of the
It's
emitters
plot
on
lasers.
one
You
side.
can't-
Yeah,
We're
but
not- we're not allowed to plot.
It's plot goo. It's 1 foot around. A plot goo.
So, you use the rope to go
Fine.
across.
I'll go the way we're supposed to. I won't
Sorry.
completely invalidate an obstacle.
It's like, and 10 minutes. That's how long this lasted.
We did it. We're leaving.
Alright, so yeah, you get your pittons into the wall of this ancient structure, you just hammer your pittons in.
I don't care about the structure.
Exactly.
Should be your way across.
Is this a structure important? No.
Nothing, you know.
No.
And that's so yeah, you managed to make your way across into the further of the blue section.
I got an ice rose. Remember what my oddity is.
Yeah.
What's your oddity?
I don't have one.
I have a scarf that doesn't break.
You don't get one?
No, I just didn't get one.
You forgot to roll.
You have 5 marble-sized magnets.
You got buckyballs.
Down the hole.
Buckyballs.
Better keep tracking this guy down there with these magnets.
Damages the tracking device. Magnets.
There is a door leading off of this, the right side of this hallway, some way down, that contains white screens with an unknown language and various controls.
Okay, so what's the order of operations for buttons, knobs, and levers?
Well, I make a Numenera check.
Okay.
I got a Numenera check. I got a... Oh, so close to a 17. I didn't get a... I rolled a 3. I'm trained in Numenera. You should have seen it. It was there. It was at 17. It rolled.
You at the very least feel like there's a few main control panels and that they need to be worked in tandem
To do what?
to operate whatever this room is capable of.
So, like, closed doors?
There is the doorway that could potentially close, yes.
Well, that's it. This is just a control room. There's no, like, other exits?
There are not that look like doors necessarily. They're definitely doors, but there are some.
Yeah, it's
It's
Numenera.
architecture. The
Things can be
architecture.
weird.
Yeah, the architecture looks like maybe was a door. I don't know. It doesn't look like this door, but
Well, levers, buttons, knobs.
You gonna tell one of us to do the same?
Yeah.
To work in tandem?
but yeah.
Just that's the order.
Yeah, taking your your turn at your.
How these do? Clank, 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 clank.
Yeah, taking your turn at manipulating the devices. At a certain point, you've each flipped the right number of levers and
Or not.
clicked enough buttons, dialed some knobs, and the door slams shut. After about 5 seconds, it opens again, but not to the same blue lit hallway.
Are we down?
Did we feel
Check
like
the
there were
tracking device.
motions?
Yeah, the tracking device.
What does the tracking device show? It shows you the direction to the tracer. From what was before sort of a mildly down kind of thing, it is now almost a straight down kind of thing. And there's an odd... Really? Temperature already?
Excuse me, I'm usually uncooperative.
There's, well, looking through that door that's just reopened, and looking straight out, you can see the earth below you.
Do we know what the Earth is?
Vaguely, but not entirely.
Did we just really walk our way off the Earth?
Well, it says he's in that direction.
It's a watch.
Is it a watch? It's a wristband, yeah.
We done
The-
goofed. We gotta do the buttons knobs
The room in which the door opens into, in addition to the weird transparent sort of
Plastic?
permeable window at the end of the room, which
Don't stick my hand out now.
yeah. But the room around it
You'd be fine.
it's a large round room with various broken and oddly misshapen devices and controls for whatever this room used to do. Many things seem to have been reassembled oddly. They do not look... They look odd for Numenera standards.
Look for useful bits.
Looking around, you notice from a clatter that there is there's someone in here.
Quick, give me your weapons.
Yes. Yes. I coat them in ice.
You see this guy.
It's a bad guy.
Floaty robot blade machine.
It's Mr. Gutsy.
Yeah. I cover everything in ice. Myself, their weapons, him. We high five.
I stand back.
It quickly zooms, not quite towards, but more past you,
Into
to the other side of the room. And it picks up odd bit of multicolored metal, and it seems to be
Trying to integrate it.
elongating it and turning it into coils.
Gonna
It
hit
makes
it.
a bit of a whirring noise.
Okay, but I Numenera the robot.
Yeah.
I've done so well so far. Natural 20.
Yeah.
So 23.
It's a disassembler. It's an artificial creature.
Reassemble, Stephanie.
They're intelligent creatures, but they are erratic to the point of insanity. They can potentially understand speech, and with enough talking, they can often speak it in a basic way. But they can also be wildly unpredictable and potentially violent.
So we should just kill it then.
Still a cute little robot.
He's gonna break our transporter.
Is that what he's doing?
He's not in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then we can
Fucking
just
around with random crap.
then we can just mess with stuff again until we get the room back.
That's all it does. Takes things apart.
It's right now. Yeah, it's reshaping something.
I try to engage in speech with the robot.
What do you say?
I don't know. It's a robot. Do I understand the idea of robots? Like they're programmed to do things?
Well, mildly.
Then I ask for its identification and function. I get all sciencey. It's the most intelligent words you've heard out of my mouth ever. It's like, those are 3 syllables. You sure you know what that means?
The various lights near the top of it start blinking green, and you can hear some sort of whirring that seems to have a bit of a clunk noise at regular intervals occurring within it. And it goes silent. Lights stay green. Solid.
Like, we're looking at you, Numenera, man. What do we do?
Wow.
It's just sort of stopped, in front of you.
Oh.
If we got it back to, we could send it into the laser pit.
Yes. Yes, that's the goal. I don't understand what green lights mean. Asking for its function again. What do you do?
Operate.
Oh, it actually speaks this time. Oh, there you go. Progress. Current.
What do you do?
Administrate. Administrate. I do nothing but watch you work. Yes, I administrate. That's my function.
You were saying something. Do you continue with it after you answer?
Status of current location. Let's go with that. Does it understand those words? I guess I'd ask for what's the status of current job, duty, progress? Progress report. There you go. Progress report.
Make intelligence check for your social machine interaction.
9.
9? And do you have any skills that are...
I'm trained in Numenera.
Just one? Yeah. Progress. Facility infiltrated.
By what?
You speak up.
Yeah.
Oh, Vic's coloring right now. You gotta give him a moment.
Hey, come on! Give me a little coloring book pamphlet. It's not my fault.
Infiltrated.
You asked for the one with the coloring book paper. I gave them
I know.
the ciphers just
I know.
once.
I like the coloring book. It's great.
I know.
It's great. Infiltrated. Intruder has been nullified.
Nullify intruder. So, would you like to make your speed, your initiative checks?
Yes. I'm trained in that. I got a 15.
I guess I do 1 effort, which costs 3, which I can do for free.
Okay.
I got an 8,
Yeah, so we got an 8.
so I got like a 10.
And you had nothing towards it, right?
I've got a 15.
No, it means you still got an 8. You just reduced the difficulty.
So did I. That's because I'm trained in initiative. I'm trained in going first.
Well, it's green light's turn red, but you have the chance to react.
Green lights turn red. Well, it worked longer than I expected it to. It's probably got neat stuff inside. It's a robot, right? So if I attack it, does that count as breaking stuff?
Not while it is still active, no.
I don't want to be trained in
But you
breaking.
know what? If you manage to just defeat it and then try the goodies out of it, that would count as breaking stuff.
I'm gonna hit it with
Onslaught?
yes, Ice Fist. Ice Fist. Giant mental fist punches it made of ice.
Okay.
You're not going to start AoEing, are you?
No.
It's
It's only one target.
Mm-hmm.
And Onslaught does more damage. I should say, Onslaught does the same damage. So yeah, I'm going to hit it with, attempt to hit it with 4 cold damage.
Okay.
When do I spend effort for damage?
After you hit?
Before? I don't know. I'm going to assume before. When you would spend normal
I don't
effort.
spend points. I don't spend points on the 1 point of effort. So I'm going to spend effort on making it deal more damage.
Yeah.
I got a 14.
Okay.
And since I don't get trained in breaking things, don't count.
So you don't have you're not trained in the attack either?
Nope. Just breaking stuff.
Well, you do not. You do not manage to hit it. And its whirling arms that it were so useful at disassembling the metal earlier go to work on you. Not as effective as they seem, but still, it's trying to slice or mold bits of you.
Speed defense.
Speed defense? I have a speed defense asset. I get a 14.
14 with an asset? Yeah, you
What's your asset from?
Shield.
Oh.
yeah,
I
you
bought a
managed to smack it out of the way with your shield.
I wield a shield and a punch dagger.
And then Bob and Nick, you follow.
I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to use Fierce, which costs a thing.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay.
Plus 1 cold damage.
Okay, well, that's 7.
7 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
For 10 minutes.
Okay. And Nick?
I'm gonna hit it with an axe. I'm going to use thrust. Yes. Because that's how that's worded. It has to have a sharp edge for thrust to work.
So you're thrusting you're chopping. With
Yes.
the
11, and I'm trained in light blade.
That's not good enough. You
Well, I try to hit it with my other axe. I'm also using thrust on it.
okay then?
A 4.
That's less.
It is less.
It's a little bit less. Huh, so it dodged my thingy.
You did.
Who's in melee with me?
He's also next to you.
Also with me. And you didn't have armor.
I do. Took my light armor.
Okay. Awesome. That's important. I explode! I make an explosion of frost. I use effort on the damage.
Okay.
Got a 14.
And your effort was on the damage, so you don't reduce anything, so you miss.
I miss. Everyone takes 1 damage.
Do not.
You're not in the range, and I have armor.
But and you also have more cold armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but I dealt 8 damage.
It also has armor.
Of course it does.
It's
It's a giant metal machine.
Feeling ineffective.
I'm gonna shoot it.
That worked last time. Funny. Well, are you going to try and do some sort of minor effect, or just add, I believe it's 4 to the damage?
I'll just add 4.
That's
So 11 damage.
One of the suggested major effects for a master's weaponry is another attack.
Yeah, I know.
That would require another roll, whereas right now he could just guarantee 4 more damage.
I'm gonna hit it with an axe. Maybe. Thrust.
I don't think
Nope.
I don't think it got a turn.
No, me and Nick go on the same turn.
Did it not go after you? No, it's just saving it for after Nick. Don't worry.
Okay.
How unfortunate that you've dropped one of your axes, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Doing so well.
See, that's why I also have a knife. I'm not trained with it at all. But I have one.
That's why I have magical shooty bits.
It first tries to attack you again with its disassembly bits.
I'm gonna make a speed defense. Yeah. I got a 6 with an asset.
You still get sliced a bit by one of its spindly arms for 5 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Yes. Is any of it cold?
No.
No. Then I take 3 points of damage.
It also picks up the axe on the ground, and it spins it into a liquid.
What about the handle?
Liquid?
Oh. Just grinds it into, like, water?
It's like a green liquid, but it's splashing around now. Austin?
Can I freeze the liquid?
You could, but it won't be effective.
What do you mean it won't be effective?
It won't. I mean, it won't.
I don't want him throwing molten metal on me.
It doesn't look molten.
Oh. It's just liquid now?
Yeah.
Okay. That was my worry.
He has changed the molecular structure of the inorganic matter.
That was my worry. Is it, like, still... How many holes does it have in it? Just like
a couple.
Yeah. It's not like... Is it acting erratic?
It'd be hard for you to notice.
I squirt dissolve ooze on it.
Hey, inorganic matter. Welcome to Dissolve Ooze foot by foot.
1 cubic foot around.
Okay.
Does it need the bits in that 1 cubic foot?
I won't imagine it's going to need
Now,
that.
ultimately, what I'd just done before your turn was I did both of my attacks at once, so it has gone now after you because I did that early. Because I don't know, I went twice in a row for funsies.
Yeah.
And now it's up to Bob.
It's got a cubic foot.
Yeah, it's got some sort of ooze eating away at its side, but it's still up.
It's a cubic foot gone. It's a big chunk.
It's a big thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I was imagining Mr. Gutsy size.
Well, remember, this ooze doesn't follow gravity. It's intelligent ooze. Mm-hmm. It's going to eat it.
I'm going to shoot it again. I got 13.
13, and did you have anything that made that easier for you to...
No reduction of...
Nope, then
Just...
then you miss. But yes, it is about 8 feet tall.
Oh. I was expecting this.
No. It's big.
Very large.
Back up, draw a knife.
Okay.
I'm
And
not gonna swing my axe at something that's melting the metal, man. I've already lost 1 axe today.
And the knife isn't cold.
you get another. The ooze is still working its way at it.
Well, yeah, it goes for 6 rounds.
Yeah.
It's going to eat the...
It's my way of saying I've not forgotten it. I'm taking it into account.
It's eating the heck out of it. Mm-hmm. I'm going to try and... Yeah.
Shooting another force bolt. I don't know, does it have brains enough for you to mind blast it without it?
I'm going to imagine it doesn't because it's a robot. I'm going to shoot it with ice punch.
Okay.
Ice punch. Yeah, ice punch. I missed.
Okay.
That is the third 14 I've rolled on attack.
You know, little effort towards the hitting would have really done you well.
Nonsense. Nonsense. Its turn?
Yes, its turn.
I lost a cipher. Take that, robot.
It seems to be occupied with the side of it
That's now missing
That's-
2 cubic feet of space.
It's starting. It's beginning to dissolve. It is sort of spinning a bit in circles, moving away from you at this point as it backs away and trying to get its tools in there.
As those will begin to melt.
Bob?
I'm gonna shoot it again. I'll put effort in. Alright.
You definitely hit.
Mm-hmm.
So 16, that takes 7 damage.
16 and 17. I feel like my element isn't very effective against robot.
Oh, I
feel like it'd be more effective if it was alive.
He'd be more effective against you if you weren't.
He also wouldn't be vulnerable to ooze if he was alive.
Just stand back. If it comes back over here, I'll hit it, but...
Austin?
Of material. The slime's alive.
Yes,
It is not a machine that it can turn into goo.
I know.
It's not nanobots. Sucks for robot. I'm going to try and onslaught. Yes, onslaught.
Maybe you go roll 14.
I'm gonna make an effort on damage and attack.
Okay.
We'll spend both efforts. Rolled a
That
10.
actually got you points.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah, gets him up to a 13, so...
Well, now it brings this down to a 12.
Which is
You're doing math backwards.
which is still a miss.
Still a mess.
I just look at all assets as another +3. All stuff like that, versus it going down.
It moves. It's short distance across the room towards you.
Don't do that.
It's probably it gets within an immediate range of you, but your turn.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna put effort.
I'm gonna make an effort to shoot it.
And
Yep.
he takes 7 damage.
And he skirts along the ground as his anti-gravity thing seems to, shut off and rolls a bit, and
Explodes?
he's not that spectacular. I have a chart here.
We'll be back in a jingle higher jiffy.
That's not the chart.
Solvent.
There it is. And you take 1 point of ambient damage
Do not.
as he runs into you.
Do not.
Why?
Speed defense.
Runs into you.
It gets lowered by 4. I'm gonna put an effort into it. Lower it by 5.
Fine, you don't take damage.
And rolls a 17.
He just kind of just goes, nuh-uh.
But you totally had to dodge out of the way of the giant rolling robot at you.
You know what it sounds like?
You had to get out of the way. You had to...
It sounds like he dodged a free experience. That's what it sounds like.
And to be fair...
Please, that screams intrusion. Robot dies, hits me with damage as it goes.
Not if I just one.
That sounds like intrusion.
Plus, you're probably still wearing light armor.
I'm not
It's
wearing armor.
ambient damage.
I'm not wearing armor.
Ignores armor.
I'm not wearing armor.
Yeah.
That's why he's dodging.
I'm just fast.
Well, so am I, but I still have armor.
You're not as fast as me.
Well, we're all the same speed.
Alright. Well, that takes care of him.
Good job, Ooze. I'll miss you when you're gone. As it gurgles non-coherently because it's probably not intelligent. Probably not that intelligent.
Go back to room fiddle with switches and stuff?
Nah, I scavenged around for a cipher. I lost one.
I've lost both of my ciphers.
Originally you were looking around the room. You do notice that there are some controls, and in general you gather that this room is partially a control room for the seemingly teleport room you were just in.
Is there ashtrays?
If you route your way through the disassembler, which is now easier to access inside, you can find a variety of things. Does anyone choose to do so?
I do.
There are 92 money.
Shins?
Yes.
How do you fit all those legs in there?
I just said money. He's a jerk. My friends are jerks.
Oh, come on, Adam. You've got a leg to stand on this one. You've made the same joke.
He wouldn't have any legs.
Oh, come on. I did the legwork on that joke.
Anything
If we
else?
keep this up, we might have to leg it out of here.
Yeah, looking for magical bits.
Just here. Have
Do I get to pick between them?
Within him, you find 4 ciphers. There's an X-ray viewer, data sphere siphon, an intellect enhancement, and a massive detonation.
I'll take a massive detonation.
I don't think I want to give it to him.
I was looking as well. Ooh, it's another wristband. I got watches.
Adds
You
1
want
to
watches?
intellect
I
edge
want
for
watches.
1 hour.
Probably for you.
I take
Learn the answer
is this-
to 1 question.
If this is used, do I
Oh,
still get another
I use
cipher? or is this
I use the
taking
data
cipher
sphere
spot?
siphon.
Huh?
I use the data sphere siphon.
Okay.
How do I get down to the guy
How do you get
using this
down to
one?
the...
Just immediately go,
Okay. Yeah, you've technically used that, yes.
Okay.
Level 6. Yeah, you use your little crystal to tap into the data sphere. And yeah, you figure out essentially the what you gather the information of what controls set that room to go to the lower level of the complex.
yeah.
So you're able to modify a couple of the you find a few functioning controls within the station that you're able to use to change the destination, which you now know to be the lower level. And then you're able to basically go into the room, switch the exact same, buttons, levers, etc. In that first room as the trio of you. And again, the door, shuts and then reopens, not looking at Earth, but also there's a bit of a minor issue. As the door opens,
There's oars everywhere. What? It's not that kind of minor? They're children instead?
the door opens to the sound of rushing water flooding into the room.
Force wall.
What is that?
I put up a force wall.
Okay.
A wall of shimmering force
Okay.
is there in the doorway to stop the water.
Okay. How long does it last?
1 hour.
You don't see any water.
20 feet by 20 feet.
Okay, that's enough to block the doorway.
Conforms to the space available.
Um,
Because, was the water, knee height coming in, or was it, wall water?
it was... You don't see any water. I said you heard water.
Oh, I thought it was coming in.
It was coming in, and you can feel it. You can go over to that area more, and there is a light. You can splash in what you cannot see.
It's invisible water. Interesting.
I drink it.
It doesn't seem to be drinkable, but you can breathe it just fine.
We can breathe this water?
If you stick your face into it, yeah.
That's weird.
Alright, well, we have an hour to blow now.
Huh? I can just take it down. I mean, I can break it. I can't take it down.
But you know how to break things?
Yeah. Now, the trick to breaking things. You see this part right here? This is the important bit. The important bit is the part you gotta hit to make it break. Breaking things all about
I
finding
don't
the
actually know
important
if you can break that.
I imagine I can break anything I can get my hands on.
Okay.
I imagine so.
You reduce it by 1.
In a realm of imagination.
Reducing it by 1 does bring it to the possibility of being broken. So level 7,
Oh.
You're 21, so now it's
18.
And with you rolling the dice,
That's true.
trying to break it. Look at the important bit and say, I can do it.
I'm gonna make the effort. I got 16.
16 plus
16,
effort.
and you made effort. Yes, you managed to. And yeah, again, yes, you can feel it. It will rush and and push you back against the wall as it fills the room.
I'm guessing breaking stuff had to come from my
Yes, yes, it would.
ball.
But yeah, it fills up with this liquid air.
I spend an action.
Oh, you recover. Yeah.
I get 4.
But the area outside of here seems to be a bit more cavernous underneath this thing, and there's a bit of a broken out path that leads sort of up diagonally.
Check
You
for-
can swim in this liquid air.
Is there light?
Down here, there are the few lights that are coming from the screens. This rocky cavernous area does not have light in it, but it...
Snap one of my floaty glow orbs.
Okay.
Have
Which
that
way
float.
to the tracking beacon?
have
sort
the
of
tracking
up,
beacon.
Yeah,
that way.
yeah, it's up.
Blub, 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 blub.
Yep.
It sort of tells you to go into the side of this wall that's the path, but it's heading at least in the general direction upwards that the path is heading.
Can I carve a hole in that wall?
It would probably take longer than
Just going around?
just going around.
So it's swimming.
But yeah, you swim your way up, and at some point you do notice that there are, there's a section up there that, once you swim out of this little tunnely bit into a bit more of an open area, and you can kind of see that there's some yellowy lights a bit up that way. Mm-hmm. And if you swim just sort of up at this point, you do reach what is a surface. You can't see the surface, but your ability to swim so high and then not any further...
Can I freeze it?
No.
No?
I mean, you can make ice within it, but it would push it out of its way. It would not freeze like water. But yeah, there are yellow lights sort of around what is like a dry, like a dock kind of passageway that sticks out, and it looks like there's red lights a bit, often that you can see a bit in the distance. The room is very tall and very wide, wide open, with this liquid filling about halfway between what is the rocky bottom and the top, and it only seems to be like structured like this. It's similar to the Numenera that was above, kind of carving in the metalwork that was there, but only around where these lights are, and the rest of it's just sort of a big carved out rocky area. Like a big.
So, can we not get up to the docks?
Yeah, the actual docks, that flat part, like the yellow one that's nearest to you, that flat part is right at the liquid air level.
Okay. Then go swim over to the dock. Climb up and out.
Okay.
Yes.
I concur with this action.
Get all that liquid air out of my lungs.
Oh, oxygen is liquid.
So, walking up the docks and check Bob's watch.
I checked my watch.
It's
Just take your arm. Let me look at that.
it's like that way. It's across the water and down beyond, across the open area around a bend some direction is where it's pointing. As in, this dock is sort of, here against this wall, and there's like a doorway into here, and it's pointing way this way.
Any Numenera bits there?
It's Numenera. I mean, the lights are there. It's got whatever.
There's no entrance on the other side.
There's an entrance into this yellow thing, but it's technically walking away from.
There's no entrance forward.
No, because this is just a little dock area, and then it hits the walls and it drops off.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we go into the
anything-
door, then we'll head left and see if we can circle back around.
Anything useful? Do I think I can pull any of these panels off and get something useful?
No more than you could upstairs when it's just. It's the same as what it was upstairs.
Hey, the point is, I'm not at my cipher limit. I'm looking for more ciphers. I see something that looks dismantleable for bonus. It's dismantled.
So, head in the door, left and see if we can circle around to it.
This leads to two pairs of rooms, and you do notice that there is a bunch of rubble in the second room and a big open hole that leads up above.
Is there a thing pointing up or down?
What?
Is the tracker pointing up?
It's level. It's pointing back. It's
Well, yeah, no. If we were to go up, then it would be pointing down, so we want to stay at this level.
yeah.
So, what's the other room?
The other room seems to just sort of be like an entryway. It's, if anything, maybe it used to have some panels on the wall that have been stripped clear.
Okay, so there's not another door or anything back here.
No.
Okay, so
Just
climb up to the next floor, I guess.
Well, didn't we have a way to the thing through the water?
No.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you just get back in the liquid air and you try and swim across the giant room and see if there's,
You said there wasn't anything over there.
Yeah.
I said it went around a bend and you can't see what's over there.
Oh, I thought it was just a big cave.
Yeah, it's a bend.
No.
You have to go around. There's a big section of rock. You can't see past that. It's solid.
He could.
I didn't know it was...
X-ray viewer.
Oh.
I had the X-ray viewer on.
Oh, you could.
Yeah, okay, we go back that way.
Yeah, it's like we thought it was just a solid
described it-
room.
Yeah, you described it poorly.
Hey, I caught it.
I did not.
Then why did you not say something?
I was outnumbered.
I was wondering what they were doing too. I was quite confused.
I was like, I'm okay. Well, it's, you never go to the quest objective in the middle of a dungeon. You just got all the side rooms.
He's got all the side rooms for treasure.
But yeah, if you swim through the liquid air a ways around the thing, you start to see others. White, orange, blue.
You go to
Wait,
blue.
Yeah.
Liquid airs?
Lit areas around dock.
Go to the blue one.
It's around the blue one. It's a semicircle platform that stretches out probably around 70 or 80 feet from that back wall from where you actually get up. And there are various sort of platforms made along it before the door. Up on one of these platforms, there's a figure, and there's another standing in front of the door.
Is there another Mr. Gutsy?
No, it is not.
Just look at it and go, hail!
It's one of them.
Hail! I don't know. Can we speak in water?
Well, I think we're just hanging out.
You're at the surface level, so it's not really like you're in water.
So yeah, let's talk to it.
It remains sentinel. It's holding some sort of large stick, bigger and fancier than your.
Pistol stick.
Make a Numenera on it.
I'd say probably the one near the door has a javelin. The one up above has a stick, which it seems to be pointing at you. There's a bit of a light on the end of it.
I'm making Numenera checks.
Okay.
I want to make Numenera at it. I got a 5. I'm trained in Numenera.
Go on. You don't know what it is, though.
Is it a robot?
Bits of it look robotish.
Some of it not.
Bits of it don't.
Name, identification, and function. I'm going to assume they're like the other one. As long as I don't say the word nullify, we're okay.
It has its spear, and it sort of braces it back against the wall beside the door.
Wave at it.
Points away.
And point towards the door.
Is that where I need to go?
In the blue hallway, I would assume so.
Is that where I need to go?
You think, is that last? Pretty big? Yeah, that's where you need to go. It's in that general direction, yeah.
I keep trying to talk to it, see if I can get it to say something.
It points you away.
We need access to that region.
Okay.
We need you to retrieve something from that region for us.
Return home.
We need our Jim. Some Yahoo jumped into a laser pit.
We need a thing that's over there, so we can leave.
You can leave without it.
We need it.
We need it. It is integral to our survival.
It's not a frisbee that got stuck on your roof.
Prime directive.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah.
They're shooting you.
Okay. They or one?
The one with the gun.
Oh yeah. Speed defense?
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Darn it. You still have your experience and want to give away.
Huh?
You still have your experience and want to give away.
Oh, or giveaway experience. I'll give it to Bob.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god, thank you.
Oh my god, you're such a nice guy.
You start rolling initiative.
What a dick.
I got an 8.
I got a 7.
Nobody's weapons are frosted, just mine. I got a 17. I'm trained in initiative.
Yeah, now you can roll good. I don't know what the heck's wrong with you.
It's the exact same initiative as last time, right?
I kind of figured it would be. Bob got an 8 again, and I got a 7.
Yeah.
So, Austin, you get to go first. Hit a jerk in the face with an ice rock.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot with ice rock.
Which one?
The one that shot me.
The one that shot. How far does that go? He's about 100 feet away.
Oh, I don't think it's long range.
Yeah, he's up there. Yeah.
Then I shoot the guy with the javelin.
Okay.
I ice fist him. I'm gonna.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's a question. Intellect. Activates when slapped. Like I put it on and I just tap it, or do I slap it on?
It is a wearable patch.
Okay.
So you have a patch on and you can.
Does
hit
that
the patch.
is that free?
Huh?
Is that free?
Yeah, why not?
All right, I do that.
Okay.
I have intellect edge of 4.
Okay.
I put effort on the attack and damage.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Okay. And what does it do?
4, 5, 6, 7 cold damage.
7 cold damage.
As I hit him in the face with ice fist.
Alright, you ice fist his face.
Right.
Is that in melee then?
Huh?
Is that in melee?
No, it's a ranged attack.
Okay.
I just should say that instead of being some, formless force blast, it's a punch. It's in the shape of a fist.
It's not coming out of that.
No, I don't have to be in melee at all. Unless I choose to be.
So are you still next to them?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't moved.
So you need another defense roll.
Speed defense?
Mhm.
I got an 11. I have an asset.
You have an asset, then you make it. Nick, you need speed defense.
Okay.
As he's...
Are we, standing, or do we have to, tread water at this time?
You're standing at this point. I assume you've gotten your way up to the shore of it.
11, and I have 2 speed defense.
Okay.
The one attack that missed, he shot the bullet, right? That was a shooter?
Yeah.
What happened when it hit missed me and hit the liquid air?
You just passed right through it.
Just, went down, hit the ground?
Yeah.
Right. I was thinking about using the liquid air for cover. Hide down here.
Yeah. The one with the spear is... Yeah, he's going to start moving in your direction. Bob and Nick?
I start moving towards the spear guy with
shoot.
my axe and knife. I figured we were up on the dock already,
Yeah.
standing, so I'm starting to walk
Yeah.
towards him.
Close this.
I shoot explosive, corrosive goop all over the guy at the top.
What's the
It's a 200-foot range.
200-foot range with your wristband projector? Yeah, make a
Attack and don't
ranged
miss.
attack. Yeah.
I'm gonna effort that. I got a 3. I don't think I efforted it or not.
So you efforted and you didn't have anything other than just your effort that was reducing?
I'm the only one who
It
has
has an
weapons.
AoE.
AoE, so it still does 1 damage.
It's a short range AoE radius in which everyone gets 7 corrosive damage. That's what it says on the card that you wrote. It's in your handwriting and everything. It's in his handwriting.
Guy just copied it out of the book.
It doesn't say 1. It says inflicting 7 corrosive damage.
It actually
Radius.
inflicts 1 per level,
So he takes 7 damage.
but you missed him.
You miss.
It still hits in a radius. He's standing against a wall.
But that's why it does 1 damage.
Fine, 7 damage because you're whiny. Are you whiny and you want to do 7 damage?
Yes, I'll take it.
Alright.
Add it to the credits.
The whiner.
See if I give a crap.
You're like, he's dying. Who cares what I am?
I didn't have to
Awesome.
use a bullet, of which I have a very small supply.
Let's see. I used my intellect patch. Huh. Alright, well, the guy is, one of them's far away.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's close up.
Sure.
Did we get something for fighting next to each other?
I give you +1 to speed defense, I believe, from Graceful. And I think you gave me ice armor.
Yes, I give you ice armor, because I keep my ice armor on.
I'm also graceful.
Then I get up next to the dude who gives me a bonus on speed defense.
Okay.
Oh, hit him with Ice Fist.
Onslaught.
You can
Can't move
Get
and attack
to-
the guy?
yeah, you can get over to him.
Whatever. I make sure my weapons are extra frosted. No bonus.
He moves his immediate to Nick and attempts to jab at you with the spear.
Javelin?
Spear.
Thought it was a javelin.
It keeps changing.
I think it's this.
It's a long, pointy stick of some sort.
Spear is what it says in here. So I thought I said spear before.
So
I know I described it working like a spear.
he's still
because
with
it was bracing it.
Yeah, he's still with me. So 6 + 2 speed defense.
6, and you reduce it by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Work together!
Back to back.
So that was him, and then the shooty one. Shooty one just got blown up by you. He's shooting at you.
Okay.
He's firing back.
Yeah.
Returning fire.
Yeah. You need a.
Even damage against my speed defense with a 4 reduction. How about a 5 reduction?
Well, the 5
Do
requires...
you make it a 5 reduction?
Yeah.
You'd have to spend the points.
No,
No,
yeah,
I don't. I have a 3 edge.
but you can't effort on your turn. You can only do effort once per round or once per turn.
I think it's per turn, actually.
Oh, then yeah, no, fuck them. You get edge against your speed defense all the time.
No reason not to.
Technically, it would be if
Multiple
multiple
shooters.
of them are attacking him, though. But
Yeah.
but in this case, he shoots at you. He did it.
Right shield, proving its usefulness.
Argo?
Nick Bob.
Nick, Bob, you guys have the same turn.
Yeah, they were after them. The point being, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
It's just, are you before or after the enemies?
I'm just enjoying my trained initiative way more than I should.
It's like, how much does it do? Very little.
I'm so much
But
faster.
Well, usually you're the strong guy, not the speed guy. I do the speed guy thing.
You're doing the speed guy thing as well.
3 damage.
It's not
Well,
my fault that it's super effective.
Assuming 18 plus and then 1 tier hits him.
18, reducing it by a tier, yeah. But with the 18, are you going to add your 2 damage? Did you,
Or,
did you-
or a minor effect.
No, that's actually has to be 19.
Oh, it doesn't have to be?
No.
Okay. Then 5 damage.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't ice the weapon. That requires...
Nope, that was
an
me
action.
using thrust.
Yeah. It's like, point being.
No free
Remember,
cooldown.
big rolls, 17 and above, actually do things.
And swing with a knife. 12, reducing it by 1.
Mm-hmm. And you do the 3, so okay.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot shooter.
Yeah.
You're gonna shoot Shooting McGee up there. Show him how shooting should be done. So,
You hit.
alright, well, he takes 6 damage.
Okay. And Austin?
I'm going to try and hit the guy with the onslaught.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm going to just effort the attack. I got a 16. Reduced by 1.
Yeah.
4 cold damage. Ice Fist. I actually have an Ice Fist, but it does less damage than projecting a Magic Fist at somebody.
Yes.
Does 1 less damage. The only attack I have that does the same damage is Ice Explosion.
Then he spears at you.
I'm going to make a speed defense.
+1.
So, actual +1 or reduced by 1?
+1.
Alright, 10 reduced by 1.
10 reduced by 1. And you get out of the way.
Go shield.
He does still make one more attempt at shooting you before he realizes it's pointless.
Going, this must be an illusion. I would have hit it if it wasn't.
That was just a lucky dodge. And then it's the pair of you.
I dropped my knife.
Or do you? He can make you drop your axe.
But I was swinging the second one with the knife. Like, ha!
How much damage does that knife do?
2.
It does 2 damage to you.
Stab
It
yourself.
does no damage to me. As I stab myself with the ice armor. Armor.
You feel a little ashamed of doing that, though.
Like, that's why I don't use knives. They're always in the way.
Ordinarily, I would just hit myself with the handle.
No threat there.
You got yourself right in the shin.
That's the thing. Your handle's riding up on the grip, and so normally with the hammer you just dash that against your dag to put your hand back in the proper grip. And with the knife, it's like, oh, Ooh, that could have been bad.
Shins can't buy knives.
See, who's the bad one here?
Oh, really? I'm going to shoot him.
Ah! Wait.
I didn't believe it. Alright. Yeah, I got 12.
Yeah.
If you hadn't noticed, their thing is 4. The magic number is 12.
Oh.
On almost everything.
Yeah.
There are a couple. There's one thing they're 5, and there are 3 things they're 6. They're barely combat relevant.
Well, he takes 6 damage.
Okay.
I'm not even efforting any of these shots.
Might be worthwhile.
I'm using it for Pierce.
Yeah. Which
Is that damage?
Yeah, it gives it +1.
Yeah. Well, then that's.
If you spend 3 effort on damage instead, it's +3 damage. For 3 effort.
For me, it's better to use the 1. You could spend your edge amount and do 3 damage.
I should be doing that.
Yeah.
Effort on damage, +3.
Yeah,
Or be like me, just burning it on
Technically,
all.
you can do both, right?
Yeah, you can spend it on
Yeah, if
both.
you
If
had
you
enough
actually
time.
want to spin stuff.
Yeah. If you had enough time, you could actually do both. Is the point. So it's not like the one is just plain better. You can stack them.
yeah, I only have 3 though, so I'd actually have
So
to
you have to spend a point.
points
Yeah, I
out
know.
of my 22 pool. I don't want to do that. That's
I feel like one of you has a way to just whatever. To heal speed. I know one of you started with that. Yeah.
I have a speed pill.
But anyways, after them is Austin.
I'm gonna hit him with the onslaught again. Yeah, I'm just gonna effort attack and damage. Okay. I got an 11, reduced by 1.
Yep. Okay.
7 damage. 7 cold damage. I'm currently spending 1 effort to effort twice. One stat. With my 4 intellect edge. For my next hour.
He's gonna stab back at you again.
I got an 11 and reduced by 1.
That guy's gonna shoot at you. See that again? The other guy's shooting that shit.
Instant replay.
Yeah. Instant replay.
15 or
16. Reduced by 1.
why isn't he shooting at me?
Because he can't hit you, and he's eventually learned it.
You realize that it's futile.
He's realized that his heads-up display just telling him 0% chance to hit is not lying to him. Must be a glitch. No, just can't.
Gonna use double strike.
Okay.
17, so I hit.
Plus 1 damage.
Alright. Plus 1 damage, and that's 4, 6, 7 damage.
Okay.
We throw out a lot of sevens.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that? What are you hitting him with?
An axe and a knife.
Yeah, different parts of them pull away as the two weapons come apart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him, and I'm gonna effort the shot.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So he takes 8 damage.
And he falls down behind the horizon of his platform up there.
Ah, he doesn't fall over towards us.
Nope.
No, Adam doesn't want me to have more bullets.
Doesn't want you to have a fancy gun.
Yeah, well, technically, I mean, there are a series of platforms. It would be some climb checks, but
You want to go get that gun?
yeah.
I only have 19, 24. I only have like 30 more bullets. 30 or 40 more bullets.
It was not the same kind of gun you had. But
Yeah, but bullets are bullets. You've said that many times.
maybe. If
Maybe.
that uses bullets.
He uses internal energy core.
Oh, let's fucking go.
I checked the body.
This one or the one that's up there?
The one that's down here.
Well, there is a spear.
Is it special or is it just a medium weapon?
It's medium.
Oh, well, I don't use those.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll take it.
I'm not trained in medium weapons.
I'm not trained in any weapons.
But he does have a couple of ciphers on him.
On him or in him?
On his person. What are they? I didn't read them.
User teleports up to 300 feet.
What is the name?
Teleporter.
Okay, and the other's name?
Adhesive clamps.
Okay.
Lasts for 20 minutes.
Now, we could immediately blow the teleporter and have you go check the other body.
Why wouldn't we just use the adhesive clamps?
I could just use my physical arts, of which I get a 2 reduction to.
Yeah. That would work too. Go ahead and hop up there.
You
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you just have to roll. But that... You're just gonna...
I just kind of jump, grab.
Yeah.
Taking 10 minutes rest?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
10 minutes rest?
Okay. You got the chance to do that.
Another 4.
It doesn't really come up in this, but I'll let you know. You do have what is an artifact called a slug thrower. And basically it is a projectile with ammo that regenerates within the weapon until it runs out of power. It has a depletion of 1 in 100. So each time you were to fire it, there would be a deep percentile, and if it rolls a 1, it's out. But until then, it can fire unlimited.
But it is a rifle.
And it also has a couple other ciphers. It has a matter detonator, detonation, and... what is that other one?
And a gravity nullifier. I drop the X-ray viewer, and I take both of these.
You know, your limit only affects if you carry them around for very long.
Yeah.
It's like, if you want, I'll take the X-ray viewer, have a speed pill.
I just healed my 2 speed.
No.
I've only took 2 speed damage.
We're all good.
I mean, it's like, I'll carry around the X-ray viewer until it's needed.
It's like, I'll risk it.
I'll carry these 2.
Yeah, it's like,
Can't you carry 3?
he has a third one.
I have 3 now.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Now I have 3.
Yeah, okay, these are just boots.
I have a teleportation belt and climbing hands.
Oh, this one's not a wristwatch. That's lame.
Hey, is a slug thrower a rifle? A cipher, I mean?
No, it's a
Artifact.
Oh, alright, neat. They don't count.
No, they don't.
What's the damage on that?
It's a medium weapon, right? Or is it large?
It did 4.
So it's a medium.
So it can be technically fired with one hand.
So, your pistol now is, a regenerating slug
Pistol
thrower.
goes in there. Regenerating slug thrower until I run out of that. Until I run out
This
of luck.
has mystery amounts of ammo.
Yeah, until I run out of luck.
Alright, let's keep going.
You continue through the door along a hallway lined with more of these blue lights.
Stop these halls.
There are several blue lit rooms, most of which seem to have been stripped of whatever they once contained. There are small areas that look like perhaps the creatures outside, camped here, made a living.
This is their fault. We would have just been okay.
One of the rooms, however, does
They
contain
picked this fight.
sliced up chunks of a thief, along with the stolen artifact. Fist-sized glowy diamond. All down below the hole in the ceiling that, leads to the hallway above with the those dangerous lasers up there.
Can I see where the lasers are coming from now?
Still from within the wall.
Can we damage them from down here?
Yeah.
As Bob just starts taking shots at it. At the wall.
Potentially, you might have some things that are better suited to damaging them now.
Oh, I use the X-ray viewers to look in the wall for the emitters.
It looks like they're maybe only about a foot or two back.
Tell you guys that. And it's like, theoretically, we could climb up there with your either gravity boots or hangy thing and break them and just go up that way.
Just go around. We know how the teleport room works.
Do we, though?
I know the configuration to get back to base.
No, you're pretty sure you can get back to space.
Get back to space?
Yeah.
Wasn't able to infer enough information to get us back to base level?
So
Well, how many times could I possibly get it wrong?
I don't want to end up somewhere worse than
it's
space.
the emitters are a foot into the wall,
Yeah, I could put it under the wall, yeah.
so I couldn't walk up there and get an angle and just shoot them.
Not with just that, but perhaps you have something else?
I don't.
You have an explodey thing.
Are
Are the
rearranges matter at random? I shoot it with the exploding thing.
I was tempted. I could teleport up there and leave you guys down here.
Know that the village will be saved!
Know that you have done your duty.
Have fun with the levers and switches. Remember the order of operations.
Yeah, releases nanites that rearrange matter in random ways.
Good news, lasers are deactivated. Bad news, the rearrangement is a solid barrier across the hole.
This is why you're not allowed to talk.
It's like it is random, so let's see. No. It's, it's a big gaping bit, and...
Do I know this thief?
You don't think so, but it's hard to identify him anyways. The cubes are about... the tricks are about that big.
I'm not a jigsaw puzzle master. I'm not going to put his face back together.
Just kind of... Yeah.
He does not look familiar!
I freeze it so they don't goosh so much. Otherwise,
I was not anticipating that.
I wanted to make sure he wasn't somebody from the village. We might have to purge.
I'm pretty sure we can just do a roll call.
We'd have to purge his whole family.
Yeah. Fortunately, no one from the village. Stranger that came to town and just tried to destroy all of your lives.
Why is it that all of our games end with dictatorships?
I'm just saying, it's important. We can't allow this sort of thing to happen. We have to purge his whole family, up and down 2 generations.
Well, you have no idea what his family is.
Because we don't know him.
Because you don't know him.
That's cool. Does he have any stuff that survived the laser beams?
He had an artifact. Technically, you find the still active bit of the tracer.
It's a good thing that didn't get lasered.
2 shins.
2 shins. I'll take them.
No, it's not money. They're just toys.
I'm taking them. They're worth money. They're worth 2 shins. We've established that these are worth cash.
Okay,
And they've been cut into portable parts. Portable size.
So, gravity boots and hanger-on thing to go upstairs?
Do we need to? Can we just climb it?
And it's still like 150, 200 feet up.
Okay, so I get the ropes and I tie them together.
Okay.
After you go up to the top, untie the rope that was tied up there.
Yeah, I just walk up there and then we just pin it in and everyone can climb up if they can't teleport.
Mm-hmm.
They could either teleport,
No reason
wall
to teleport. We
climb,
don't have to.
or defy gravity. I made sure you had 3 methods of getting up.
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. You each had a method, but
Well,
One of
had
you
two
uses
methods.
them and the others use...
I have two methods.
Ah. You have gravity and teleport?
No, I have teleport and climbing hands.
Ah.
He has gravity.
But however, it works out. We get out of the hole.
Yeah,
We
you
exit
get out
the
your hole,
Numenera bunker.
and you make your way out of the bunker, following your light patterns as before, in reverse.
But do we remember them?
I think it was...
Do you?
No, I don't. I have a terrible memory. Me, personally. I don't know if my character does.
Let's see. You make your way down. Let's see. I know there's whatever point where there's orange on one side and white on the other.
That's right. I know
You went
red.
left
yellow,
every
red.
time.
No, it
No.
was left, right, then colors.
Left, forward, right.
Okay, so then we do the opposite of that.
Yeah. But yeah, you make your way. You make your way back through the forest. It's getting kind of late in the day. At
It's
this
a day well spent.
8 points. But returning with the artifact, you are well received.
All strangers must be purged from the village. All strangers, let's go. Alternatively, no, I forgot where that guy was, staying. He had to be, staying somewhere. Or did he just, come in today and immediately try and gank that gem?
As far as you can tell.
Is it...
Yes,
No one
he
seems-
just literally walked into town. There's a gem in the middle of a machine. I'm gonna take it and run.
I find the last place that guy, they know where he is. If we can figure out which location he came from when he first saw the gem.
No one seems to know who he was, and
I'm time viewing.
barely even
I'm
saw.
I'm going to time view when he destroyed the machine. So I can
What?
so I can repair it.
What?
So I can repair it.
How do you have a time viewer?
I have a time box. 10 minutes of past sight up to 1 year in the past.
Okay.
He's the time viewer, so I know how to fix it.
Okay. Yeah.
And we fix the emitter.
Yeah. You fix the thing. I'm sure you add some extra fortification to it, and.
Duct tape.
But yes, the village holds a lavish feast in your honor,
That's right.
and you are shown much gratitude for your heroic actions.
Wee-hoo.
And we got ciphers.
I think what we learned
What are
here
you
is
talking
that-
about? I left town and came back to town with the same two ciphers I had.
I blew through mine very quickly.
Yes.
I have none of my original ciphers.
I don't
You at least came back to town with one at one point.
I don't have ciphers. I used all of my ciphers. I have deactivated armbands.
But you have an artifact.
Technically, that one is still pointing towards the direction for another couple days. You can have that with you, planted in someone's pocket.
Stalk them.
Just feel like they're over there.
I imagine it's a giant globe with a compass in it. It's just a log pose.
There we go. I'll heal that damage.
So,
We win.
Woo.
We saved our village. Good job, guys.
yep.
Murdered a robot and some Gungans or something.
It's their fault.
But we totally would have just walked by them.
Yeah, we totally would have not had to murder them, but they started that fight.
Some Ublikin soldiers
Why were they such dicks?
or Goldian soldiers.
Why'd they have to be dicks?
It's just what they are. Their motives are unknown.
They are just dicks.
We know what their motives are. They're dead. They have the motivation of dying, picking fights they can't win.
Literally could not win.
Yeah, it's true. Because even if they kill both of them, they'd still have to face me.
Yeah, when picking out enemies, I did sort of underestimate how powerful you guys would be.
What are you talking about? I'm not powerful.
Yeah, we teamwork.
Yeah, they're bad at dealing damage.
We dealt 7-2.
I guess it did at least take a while for you to actually get through the damage. You did small amounts at a time. You just were pretty
Well, it's not
durable.
easy to increase damage.
Yeah. But anyways, so that was Numenera. We'll return with another game in a more
Traditional setting?
traditional long-running campaign.
In a place far, far away.
Quit teasing things.
Hush, hush. Have a good day. Bye.